I first met Juan, as I tend to always meet him, which was working late here on campus, and he was cleaning one of the labs I was in. And he gave me his iconic scolding, telling me that I needed to stop work and go home and get some rest. And I always found that kind of funny, considering how hard I see Juan work to tell anybody else to take a break.
Juan can understand everything that we say, but we can understand very little of what he's trying to say to us. And he's really trying so hard to get the message across, so Zach came up with this idea. It was his brainchild.
So this project wasn't born out of his need to better communicate. He can communicate just fine. It's more for the rest of us to better understand Juan. So I figured if we could do something using current tools and technology to better facilitate that interaction between Juan and those around him who don't necessarily know sign language, then it would be a worthwhile undertaking.
The RoboDojo is an open lab where people can come in and experiment with new technologies, especially in regards to robotics and electronics. Zach has a lot of interaction with Juan. Juan comes through all the time and he loves to see what we do in the lab. So he approached us with this idea of helping Juan communicate.
This was definitely a collaborative effort from start to finish. All of the design iterations that we did were made with direct input from Juan about what was most comfortable for him to use, and we wanted to make sure that whatever we built would be something that he wanted to use and would find practical. The biggest part was the outpouring of support from all of those on campus who know Juan. We started a crowdfunding campaign through GoFundMe, and we put out the word and raised over $650 in a week, which covered the entire cost of all the materials and electronics. Those who know Juan are very excited to see him get to use this new device as well. This is his first experience with an assistive speech device. We're going to be doing some training with him to get him up to speed, but he's very eager to learn, and we're very eager to hear everything that he has to say.
Outside of the workshops that people take and the research that people do, people are empowered to do campus outreach, to do these kinds of activities through the lab.
It is a little outside of the realm of meteorology, but I really think it's more of a product of the environment in the RoboDojo, which is, it doesn't matter who you are or what your background is, we're all in this group environment of problem solving. The problems are easily seen by most, and it just takes a few to push it over the edge to actually make it happen and find a solution.